Hello, I'm trying to batch cook to put things in my freezer. So here I've got a packet of 500 g beef, minced beef, and I'm going to make it into 2 meals for 2 adults. So I'm just browning it all off. The amount of grease that comes off, so I suppose it's grease and water, is ridiculous. So anyway, I'm just mixing it around, leaving it for a little while. And whilst that is cooking, I bought some peppers, some green and yellow peppers from the supermarket, which are on my, I don't know if you use Sainsbury's, where you get, when you do the handheld thing, you get discounts, and these were £1.12p, I think, for 4, reduced from £2.10p. So all I do is I chop them up, and then I put them straight into my freezer in a freezer bag. They don't stick together or anything, so as and when I need peppers, I can just pull out the bag and take out what I want. If they do sometimes stick together, which I rarely get, you just bang the bag and they all fall apart. So literally I've washed them, chopped them up, and then I'm going to put them into a bag. I also save these seeds because I'm hoping to see whether I can grow some. I might have left it too late now, but yeah, I'm going to dry these seeds and see whether they'll take in some compost and see whether I can grow them, because last year I grew quite a few chilies but not peppers, and they were quite easy to do, so I'm going to give that a go. So anyway, this bit's a bit long-winded, isn't it? Keep chop chop chop. So there you go, all the peppers there. I do like red peppers, but these were the last bag that was on offer, so I got them. So anyway, the mince is brown. Look how much water and fat. I think that is mainly water, to be fair. There's a bit of grease in there, but I think it's mainly water. So I use the kitchen towel and I mop it up, but it took quite a lot of kitchen paper to do this. But years ago, I used to tip it down the sink, but I didn't think about it. But now, because it has got the grease in it, I try and mop up as much as I can. One, to make it less greasy and wet, and also so I can then dispose it straight into a black bag, and then it's not going down my sink. But look, that's so much. I just had to keep doing it. It's ridiculous really, but you need to do it, otherwise it's a bit greasy when you're eating. So at this stage I separated the 500 g mince into 2 portions. So that one there, I'm grating carrot into the spaghetti bolognese. And the other side, in the small saucepan, I've done, it's just the minced beef and some onion. I did put onion in the spag bowl as well. But that's going to be a cottage pie. So that's enough for 2 of us. So a whole pack of mince has done 4 meals. You probably could spread that more if you like, but you need a good size portion. I'm only cooking for 2 of us. But I do this in advance because I suffer with a few illnesses. And if I get a flare-up, all last week I had a really bad flare-up and we were having sandwiches for tea. So when I'm feeling better, I try and batch cook meals that are ready cooked. So all we need to do is heat them up, and my husband, because he's not a cook, he can't really cook. So it's easier for me to batch cook and have them in there. And all I do is take them out the night before when I know I'm going to need them, put them in the fridge, and then I put them into the air fryer. I do put these into the super cubes. I don't know if you see the cubes, you'll see them in a minute. I put them into cubes because I only have a smaller portion, but my husband will eat a bigger portion. So that's how I section it out. And what happens, you put them in the super cubes, you put those cubes into the freezer, and when they've gone solid, they're like Lego bricks. You pop them out, put them into a bag, make sure you label them, and then you can take the brick out as and when you need it. And because these are already cooked, it just needs reheating. You just put it into a heat-proof dish and put them in the air fryer. The bolognese you could do in the microwave, but this you'd have to put in the air fryer just to cook the mashed potato that I end up putting on top. So that's both of them. I just left them simmering away until they were fully cooked. Right, so here's the super cubes. I don't know if you've seen them. I'm separating the cottage pie, so I got 2 cottage pies out of that it'd be 250 grams of minced beef. I also put carrots, runner beans and peas in these. and then later on when the mashed potatoes cool down, you won't see it in this video, but I top them with mashed potato and then put the lids on them and put them into the freezer. These lids are quite good. I do use a Sharpie pen on the top of the lid, you'll see in a minute, because once I've frozen them, the Sharpie pen stays on there, but when I wash them, it takes sometimes you have to rub it a little bit, but the Sharpie pen comes off, so it doesn't stay on there, and it's better than stickers, because I used to put paper stickers on them and the sticker would get stuck on that plastic lid, and it was harder to get the paper sticker off than it is just to wipe the Sharpie off. So that's it. So once that mashed potato is cooled, I will top them with mashed potato, and then I'll put them into the freezer. This is the spaghetti bolognese. So these ones I've done as 3 smaller portions, and then you can, when you defrost it, I pop them out those things once they're frozen. I put them into bags, and this you can then cook your pasta, which takes 10 minutes, doesn't it? But it's not only is it portion control, it also saves money doing it like this, and it means we've got a hot meal all the time, because when I do have a flare up, it could be 3 or 4 days that I can't do anything. So these have been a lifesaver. But you don't need these, but you can do them in like a Tupperware container if you like. But I like these, and I've earned my money back on them really, because I've used them so much, and I think they were £20 for this set. There was another couple that came with it, and they were just from Amazon. Yeah, so I recommend getting these, but you can also do the same with the plastic tubs, takeaway tubs, but I find they're quite brittle, or you can buy the glass dishes. But because I lack in space with my freezer, I like these because I can pop them out and put them into bags. I'll have to do a video of how they are in my freezer, but I'm sure you may have seen them on other people's videos. But yeah, so that's what I do. Just write on it. Make sure you write on it. It's a spag bowl. I completely